Howdy, this is my biofuels presentation over bioethanol. What is bioethanol? Bioethanol is a type of biofuel in which ethanol produced by plants is refined and then can be used. Biofuel is a fuel source created from organic matter, but the question is, where does it come from? Bioethanol is a byproduct of anaerobic cellular respiration of several different types of crops, such as corn. Anaerobic cellular respiration is cellular respiration without oxygen, meaning it can only undergo glycolysis. There are two types of cellular respiration that are anaerobic: lactic acid fermentation and alcoholic fermentation. This process uses alcoholic fermentation. Glycolysis is the process of splitting glucose into 2-pyruvate to create 2-net ATP, which is then used as energy in the organisms. It requires the use of NAD+ as an electron acceptor, which is then reduced to NADH. In normal cellular respiration, it would go to the electron transport chain, but without the presence of oxygen, those parts of the cycle do not occur. So NAD+ needs to be regenerated to undergo glycolysis again. Those 2-pyruvates then become 2 acetaldehydes, which are now the final electron acceptors, so that NADH can become oxidized into NAD+, and it results in 2 ethanol molecules, which we know as bioethanol. Bioethanol Currently, there are many uses of ethanol, and they are in association with gasoline, such as common 10% ethanol and 90% gasoline, and E85, which is more ethanol-based, 85% ethanol and 15% gasoline. The carbon impact. Ethanol produces fewer than 4% emissions than gasoline, which is less than other biofuels such as biodiesel. But driving 1 mile on ethanol creates 315 grams of carbon dioxide versus biodiesel at 404 grams of carbon dioxide, making it more energy efficient at a lesser carbon impact rate. It ensures complete combustion and use, which also reduces the carbon monoxide emissions. Economic impact. Benefits are that it can be produced domestically, which can lower the need for gasoline, thus lowering its price. Some disadvantages is that it requires the cultivation of crops that takes more land and time that could possibly be used for livestock or crops for human consumption, thus possibly resulting in a higher crop price. Bioethanol analysis. Bioethanol is implemented in a common way, with it being more sustainable and less negatively impactful than typical fossil fuels, such as oil. Ethanol is a pretty household name, but its identity as a biofuel is not as prevalent. Media, both social and conventional, are doing a better job to communicate the importance of renewable resources to the public, especially with the loom of climate change. If funding weren't an issue, I would love to see further funding in the future go towards establishing ethanol as a standalone fuel. Here are my sources, and thank you so much for watching.